Hold it right there. Did you know that you can actually play games and earn doing so? I know, crazy right? What an amazing world we live in and what a time to be alive. Well, if you're watching this video, you might already be interested in one of those play to earn games. And if you are new to blockchain gaming or the topic of this video, don't worry as we are beginner friendly and ready to introduce you to the world of Gods Unchained. We welcome you guys to another video from Crypto Cash Out. You may be new here but we are still having open arms about the blockchain, about you guys. We love sharing information about cryptocurrency here, so please consider subscribing if that interests you in any way. But please do not ever take what we say or show in these videos as financial advice. We are not advisors. We are only fans that want to make videos on the topics we are interested in. Please be responsible in your investments and do additional research afterward. Gods Unchained is considered as one of the biggest blockchain games in the world at the time of release. What makes them interesting is that they are even considered as one of the best until this day. They are always in the discussion and the game is arguably the best trading card game right now, duking out to take the spot with Splinterlands. Rivalry aside, Gods Unchained is one of the biggest communities in blockchain gaming and it is continuing to grow until this day. Because of the ever-growing community and a game that has cemented itself as one of the best, Gods Unchained is being looked upon by people to grow massively in the future, especially if the whole market experiences a bull run. But in order to grasp how much they will grow in the future, we must take a look at the background in order to learn more about how far they have come. Let us start off our discussion of Gods Unchained with some background information about the game. Gods Unchained is a trading card game where, as the genre suggests, you must collect cards in order to proceed in the game. Why do you need to collect cards? Well, these cards are NFTs and you must be in possession of some of them in order to play the game. Don't worry too much if you can't afford buying packs as they are giving you starter packs that you can use in your first few battles. And if you have earned enough and want to buy packs, the packs you need to buy are starting at a cheap price. Anyway, because the cards are NFTs, you can collect them or trade them in order to get a better card or a card that suits your deck. You can also sell the cards that you don't think you need in order to get a bit of extra cash. This is going to be your main source of income, selling cards. Cards are also not that hard to come by. You just have to complete missions and win games in order to gather the cards of the people you just beat. The cards are an excellent way to earn in the game, especially if you're planning for the short term. Sure, you can always wait for the in-game token to grow in the future, more on this later, but earning cards and selling them in the marketplace is always some good money too. But again, not financial advice. We can thank the man Chris Clay for the idea behind a blockchain-based TCG. If the name sounds unfamiliar to you, that is because he didn't have much background on blockchain before Gods Unchained. But you know where he previously worked? He previously worked for Magic the Gathering Arena as the game director of the game. This is the video game counterpart of Magic the Gathering, which was the first mainstream TCG in the world. This explains why Gods Unchained has found as much success as it has today, and his experience with TCGs is something we should not be ignoring that much. Now we are in the part where everyone is excited. Price predictions. Before we head on to that, let us ground ourselves with some knowledge about the token. The in-game token being used in the game is called Gods and it is an ERC-20 token. It has a lot of test cases, one of them being used to purchase in-game items and NFTs. At the time of writing the script of this video, Gods is valued at $0.3245, which is 0.19% lower than what it was 24 hours ago. The price has lowered quite a bit over the past days, but this might due to the fact that they release a lot of new tokens in circulation, enough to change the market cap from $9 million to $28 million in 2 hours. Insane! Now, the market cap sits at around $25.1 million and hopefully it will continue to grow in the future along with the token. When it comes to predictions, we can look at the website called cryptopredictions.com. For the end of the year, they predict that the token will dance around $0.53. This is a 64% change from the price today exiting the year. That is fantastic growth for a short amount of time. However, if you want to cash out, go now as they expect the token to be $0.39 by June 2023. If you can wait a couple more months, they see the token reaching a price as high as $0.76 by December of that year. So, it is up to you if you believe them. Ultimately, they predict that the token will average $1.04 as the holidays kick in the year 2025. So, if you wait long enough, the price has the potential to grow. Let's take another forecast from Digital Coin Price. This year, they predict that the token will be at least $0.4 but can go as high as $0.46. It now depends on you if you want to be optimistic or pessimistic about this one. If you want to plan for the token in the long term, then stay with us. 5 years from now, they expect the token to average $0.7. This price can go as high as $0.89. This is significant but realistic growth. To end the decade, the prediction that the token will end is averaging $1.5. If you are really optimistic with the token, then we have a forecast from priceprediction.net. How optimistic can they get? Well, according to them, the token will reach the dollar mark by 2024. That is quick growth, but we like that. If the website is correct with their prediction, then we can expect the token to reach prices averaging $2.11 by 2026, then $3 the year after. Eventually, they expect the token to be $9.76 by the end of the decade in 2030. This growth is super fast and they think that nothing is stopping Gods Unchained in gaining total blockchain gaming control. But sorry to burst your bubble, as the forecasts mentioned earlier are based on metrics and on an algorithm that the website made. It can really be hard to predict what can happen with the token's future, especially with the volatile market. And as time goes by, the token is harder to predict. That is why people are looking at the price history to try and predict how the coin will shape up in the future. Even though the game was released in March 2021, October of the same year was when Gods first appeared on the open market. The market was just getting ready to go on a bullish run, helped by Bitcoin reaching new highs. Nevertheless, the coin was not immune to the volatility that frequently characterizes recently created cryptocurrencies. Its value was $4.60 at the start of trade on October 30. It reached an intraday high of $6.08, a low of $2.95, and ended the day of $4.80. Its value peaked on November 3 at $7.74 and then began to decline slightly, hitting a low of $4.04 on November 9. However, there was a comeback to a closing price of $6.65 by the end of the month. 2022 has been a tough year for every crypto market. And as Gods is a token that is aligned with the metaverse, it has ultimately suffered the consequences of a declining market. It was valued $2.14 at the end of January. The worst happened after Russia's invasion of Ukraine on February 24, when the price dropped to $1.02. In February, the price consistently went below $2. When it touched an intraday low of $0.9959 on March 14, it fell below the dollar for the first time in March. However, by the end of the month, it was in the midst of a bull run that concluded on 2nd of April with a high of $1.82. And after more unfortunate circumstances that befell Gods, such as the infamous Luna crash of May and the Chinese crypto ban, Gods has been a shell of its former self. But that is the thing though, people know that it is capable of reaching high prices because of its history. I guess we will have to wait and see if it can truly grow to prices we know it can reach. But as of now, we are here to enjoy the game. But until then, we thank you for watching this video from us. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it at any point in the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we upload constantly in this channel. We also would appreciate it if you hit like on our videos. Comment down below if you think Gods Unchained is overall a fantastic game and it will reach a good price in the future for a chance at a shoutout giveaway in the next video. If you want more from us, we have a video from Terra Luna Classic, so go check that out. Until next time, have fun cashing out!